About me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
1, 2, 2. So, vlog entry number 2. So we're just on our way down to CrossFit Bua. The proud owners of the Filthy 150 also own CrossFit Bua, and that's Darina Dunn and Jimmy Lawler. And they've been kind enough to invite us all down to watch the big show. So what the big show is 19.5 live announcement. That is the Worldwide Open workout that is going to be announced at midnight tonight our time. So we actually have one of our athletes that is competing, Micky Smith. He's competing against Niall McCarthy in a head-to-head, and pretty much whoever wins the workout goes to the games. So a lot is on the line. So I'm really excited to see what Micky does. Also, there's Emma McQuaid is going up against Aoife Burke, and none other than Kevin Claxton and Big Alan Burnell are going head to head in the People's Champ. Kev's been doing his own Claxton project, and I'll not lie, it's funny as you can bleep that out. But yeah, that'll be really good. And then we have 2 CrossFit Games athletes, Sean Sweeney, Travis Williams, are going head to head. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting evening of fitness. So yeah, let's see what actually comes about. Hopefully on the way back up we'll get an interview, and we'll be going to Madison this summer with Micky, so we'll just see what happens.
What a wonderful world.
Right, so we have just arrived at CrossFit Bua. They've actually just done a big rebranding on, and it looks awesome. So, side note, this is probably one of the biggest things to happen in Ireland, like, ever. So, I'm excited. There's already a queue. It's only 10 o'clock, and the event doesn't kick off to 12. So, let's see how it goes. So we are here 19.5. So tonight we have Sean Sweeney, Travis Williams, we have Micky Smith, we have, who's Micky Smith going up against?
He's going up against Paul.
Niall McCarthy, we have Emma McQuaid, but here is the People's Champ. It is big Kev Claxton. Kev, how you feeling, mate?
I feel good.
We've had a bit of a bumpy ride coming up the last 4 workouts. Tonight, what are you wishing for? What do you want?
I'm wishing for thrusters and pull-ups and maybe deadlifts.
Deadlifts? That big gorilla back come through?
Yeah, and against Burnell, he has a little skinny back, so I have to beat that.
If there was one thing you didn't want to come up, what would that be?
Pistols.
Pistols?
Hate them, don't like doing them, they hurt me. I'm too old, too fat, don't do it.
In the run up to this, you've been turning into quite a bit of a celeb. You've been bringing the thunder over the week. So what's kind of been the highs and the lows of the Open so far for you?
The highs is people actually liking who I am. And,
Yes.
The lows is having to go up against Alan Burnell.
Yeah.
That's the low. Yeah.
Between you and I, do you reckon you can come out on top today?
I don't know, Alan's very good.
Well, listen, mate, you have to go get your warm-up, so thank you very much. Hi guys, we're just here with Micky Smith. He is the OLY athlete that is doing the 19.5 announcement here in CrossFit Bua. Micky, how are you feeling, mate?
The nerves are creeping in now, the big crowd's here.
I mean,
it's looking pretty official, isn't it?
It's been, like, there's quite a big ultimatum tonight in that if Micky wins this workout here tonight, he's going to the CrossFit Games. And now if you don't know our sport, or you do know our sport, the CrossFit Games is essentially the biggest level in our sport that you can get to. It is the absolute top of the fucking mountain. That's the best thing you can do. So essentially, Micky, what would it mean to you if you got to the Games?
Well, it'd mean absolutely everything. It's 4 years of hard work, 4 years of grafting since starting CrossFit. It's been all you've ever thought about. It was always a pipe dream in the start, but after 3-4 solid years training, it's sort of starting to come into reality now that it could be possible, especially with the recent change now where it's first in your country, it makes you fight for it even more. So you're gonna have to fight hard for it tonight to make it happen.
No, and I think that's a good thing with the new format and the new setup. It gives athletes like you who are kind of, just training day in, day out, for 2 or 3 years at a time, and it actually gives you a viable chance to go to the games, and you don't need to be the super semi-professional athlete, and I think that's a great opportunity. But in terms of the last 4 weeks that's led to this point to get to 19.5, has it been bumpy? Has it been smooth? What's your thoughts?
It's been up and down, it was a sort of a good start for me, being top 3. That's what I was hoping for with every workout, was to try and stay in the top 3 in Ireland. So I managed that in week 1. Week 2 was the same thing, and going into week 3 I felt like I needed to take a win just to stand out a wee bit more. So I managed to pull off a win in week 3. I knew burpees were going to come along eventually, so burpees would be definitely an Achilles heel of mine, and they come up there in week 4. So I took a bit of a hit in week 4, which has left me sitting joint first overall. So it's all going to boil down to the final workout now.
And if you're looking 2 movements tonight, what were they?
Well, I was. hello, how are you?
We'll keep that in. We'll keep that in.
I would have loved to have seen ring muscle ups, but I can't see them being in tonight. So if it's not that, hopefully overhead squats and chest bar pull-ups. Give it a good rattle.
So the T word that everybody's been talking about, that ugly thruster, if they come up, how are you feeling?
It'll be a hurt locker. Like if thruster's in it, it's going to be a hurt locker WOD. So it's just going to come down to who wants it more then.
Yes, well, you've heard it here first. If Micky wins tonight, he's going to the games. But the proof is in the pudding. We'll see how he gets on whenever the workout begins and whenever the bell goes. So hopefully the next time we'll be chatting, we'll get a post-event interview.
Absolutely.
He'll be elated, he'll be happy, and we'll be going to the games. So thank you very much, mate. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Ready to kick off for the 19.5 live announcement here at the Filthy Face-Off. I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely buzzing. The crowd is going nuts here, and as you can see, it's a pretty packed house. So Sean Sweeney and Travis Williams are up first, so let's see what they can do. As you can see from Micky's reaction, he just only went and won it. Now, we're not saying, we can't say just yet, it's not official, it won't be official till midnight Monday.
Yeah.
So we're not going to count the eggs. No, what's the saying? We're not going to count the eggs for the patch. The chickens for the patch. We're not going to count them. We're just not going to count them in general. But Micky, how are you feeling, mate?
Buzzing, mate. That's what I came down here for. I came down here to win, and left it all out there.
What was kind of your technique and strategy going in?
Just focus on the breathing right from the start. Don't go too big. Always hold back about 2 reps, 3 reps from your max. That way you're going to stop yourself from blowing up. This workout you don't want to blow up. If you blow up early on, you have a lot of reps to go. So it's just about maintaining good, strong sets right from the start that you can maintain.
And actually, looking at you look really, obviously I'm assuming you didn't feel this way, but looking at you look very, very calm and collected. Breathing strategy, like I've physically seen, in through the nose, out through the mouth. What was your approach on that front?
That was just, I have a technique of breathing as much in as possible at the top of the thruster, so when the bar's overhead, I'll suck as much air in and I'll exhale into the squat. So I try to do that for every single rep of the thruster, and then the chest to bar was just keep the hips popping, so you can just float up to that bar easy without using too much grip.
So pretty much all I heard there was suck it in, pop the hips. Generally it's as easy as that.
That's it, bro.
Hopefully, mate, come Monday night, we'll be celebrating, mate.
That's it, man.
Get this man a
And Louis
tinny.
type.
Get this man a tinny, mate. But anyway, Mick, fucking big, well done. Thank you very much. It feels so weird. It feels so weird having this microphone. So guys, I don't know where to start. Micky brought the thunder. 19.5 is done, and the dust has settled, and Micky won. So nothing's official until Monday night, whenever everything's been cleared and checked and validated. But I say probably give it another go, but hopefully Team Holly is going to the games, boy. So from me, I would say that's everything we need to say for tonight. So without further ado, I'll see you later.